Sometimes, life throws you a curveball just to teach you what really matters. New York City, the city that never sleeps. A place of bright lights, endless crowds, and non-stop energy. But beneath all that, hidden in the alleyways, under the bridges, in forgotten corners, there are people the world just stopped seeing. Donald Trump was walking alone after a long day. His mind was full of business, deals, the usual. But tonight, something felt off. He had built an empire, run the most powerful country in the world. And yet, deep down, a question nagged at him. Was success really just about money? Then something caught his eye. Over in a side street, a man was huddled on the sidewalk. His gray hoodie was pulled up over his head, casting a shadow over his face. But his thick, scruffy beard stuck out. His eyes were sunken, tired, like he'd seen too much. Next to him, a battered cardboard sign read, "Give me one more chance." People walked by like he wasn't even there, but Trump stopped. He stood there for a moment, watching the man, thinking. At first, the guy didn't react, just kept staring down at the ground, lost in his own world. Then, like he felt something, he slowly lifted his head. Their eyes met. And in that moment, Trump saw something he wasn't expecting. Exhaustion, yeah, but also something deeper. A tiny spark, buried under all the pain. Trump took a breath. "What's your story?" he asked. The man hesitated. His voice was rough, like he hadn't spoken much in a while. "I had a life once, a family, a job, dreams, but I messed up. Trusted the wrong people, got in too deep. Lost everything, ended up in prison, 4 years, did my time, paid for what I did. But when I got out, it was like I didn't exist anymore. Nobody would hire me. Nobody would even look at me. No home, no future." Trump listened, really listened. He had always been a man of power, of control. But standing there, looking at this man, he wondered, what if guys like this really got a second chance? What if they weren't just thrown away? That night, he couldn't stop thinking about it. He started researching, talking to people, putting ideas together. And then, it hit him. The Second Chance Program. A program to help guys like this. Former inmates, homeless folks, people who hit rock bottom, get back on their feet. Real jobs, real opportunities, a real shot at life. But when he launched it, man, people lost their minds. Even his own team was skeptical. "You really think these people can change?" they asked. The media, some of them said it was genius, others called it just another PR stunt. But Trump didn't care. The first few months were tough. Some hires didn't work out, some gave up, some just weren't ready. But then, there were the ones who were, and one of them, that same guy he met that night. At first, he started small. Basic job, nothing fancy, but something changed in him. He showed up early, stayed late, took every chance to prove himself, and in just 1 year, he was climbing the ladder. No more hoodie, no more cardboard sign. Now, he was wearing a suit, holding his head high. But it wasn't easy. There were nights he sat alone, wondering if the world would ever really accept him again. Times he felt like he didn't belong. Setbacks that almost made him quit. But he pushed through, worked harder, took on more, and slowly he wasn't just earning a paycheck, he was earning respect. Then one day, he walked into Trump's office. Trump looked up, and for the first time, he didn't see a guy from the streets. He saw a man who had fought his way back. The guy smiled, eyes shining. "Because of you, my life changed." Trump leaned back, taking it all in. He'd built towers, closed billion-dollar deals, won some of the toughest battles in politics. But nothing had ever felt like this. Because real power, it's not just about making money. Real power is giving someone the chance to stand up again. And what started with one man turned into hundreds. Word spread, more companies joined in, more people got second chances. And one by one, lives changed. New York streets were still tough, still full of struggle. But for some, there was hope. And it all started with one moment, one decision: to stop and listen.